You're listening to Book Club Babes. Let's get into it.
Good.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, hey,
Hi, hi,
hey.
hi. How are
How are
you?
you?
What's No, I asked first.
I am good. Sorry, I'm just trying to find this book that I'm listening to right now, though, so that I can talk about it. I'm good. I felt like I was getting sick yesterday, but for whatever reason, my symptoms have plateaued.
Look at
So
that immune system. It's fighting.
I don't know, man. I just like chat GPT'd it. I'm like, is this allergies or am I getting a cold? And chat GPT was like, have a shower, like get all your out of your body, like get it
Yeah.
all out, put a heating pad on, drink like so much water, take an allergy pill, and if it goes away, then it's allergies, and if it's not,
Yep.
then it's a cold. But it didn't go away last night when I took it, so I'm like, oh, I have a
hmm
cold, and I went to sleep
Mm.
with like my nose dripping on my pillow, like a
Oh,
gross.
no.
And then I woke
No.
up and I was like,
Cured. I'm cured.
yeah, well, I'm not. My nose is still like kind of running, but not like yesterday. So fingers
Okay,
crossed.
chat. Dr. Chat. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right? Okay, you tell me, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm good. Everything's I'm literally
Nice.
the meme that's everything's this is fine. Everything's fine and like the world is yeah, that one. That is me right now. I am
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
And
you
that is
are.
okay.
Question hound. This lights up. Did I ever show you it?
Oh yeah, I think you
And
have
it
shown
makes
me that like
noises. See
ooh,
this?
yeah. Very
Oh, it even
yeah,
says this is fine.
that's me. Legit, I'm not dumb.
Yeah, me too. That's why I got this, because that's how I feel about life.
Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. It's
This is
fine.
fine. Yeah, for fuck's sakes,
Oh
man.
my God.
Life. Also, February, saddest month of the year. Cool,
Ugh.
cool, cool. Like
Ugh.
literally, science even says so. Nobody
Blues,
likes
the
February.
winter blues, it's here, they're here. But I guess it's not minus 30 out today.
Today.
That's the only
It
thing
just
that
snowed like a foot instead. Nice.
yeah, we got like a shit ton of snow instead. Yay. One
Could
thing
be
at a time.
better, could be worse. We could live in like hurricane country.
You're right. Absolutely. Or in Australia where they have a lot of weird, crazy, poisonous bugs.
I think I would take a poisonous bug over winter.
Even if you had to check your shoes every time you put them on. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I think I
That's
would just
fair.
develop systems. Like I would get like boot covers so that I would be fine with that. And like
Mhm.
I'd check the toilet. I don't care if it meant that I didn't have to deal with winter for 6 months of the year. Well, they do still get a
Yeah.
winter, but not snow
Mhm.
like us, right?
I don't think the amount and intensity that we see it.
Yeah, no, that would be
Fuck.
insane.
Frick. Maybe we should
Yeah.
just move to Florida.
It's one hell of a drug, Florida. But I mean, like, we also don't want to do that because
Ooh,
Florida.
ooh, ooh. I don't want to be a Florida woman, if you know what I'm saying.
Have you ever looked up Florida man with your birthday?
Yes, yes, oh, absolutely, I have.
What have you
What's
gotten?
yours? What's
I'm doing
yours?
you right now.
Oh, you're doing me. Well, then I'm gonna do you.
Um,
Florida.
Florida man charged with killing alligator trying to sell meat.
I think that does ring a bell to me for some reason.
Florida
Oh,
man arrested after trying to cross Atlantic in hamster wheel vessel.
oh my God, you got me good on that one. Fucked up. Oh, so yours is puppy shoots Florida man. So reverse Florida, the puppies.
I
Pew
like
pew.
that one. I like that one. Nice. How does that even happen?
It says, okay, he's a 37-year-old. His 3-month-old puppy must have stepped on his gun. I
Yeah,
don't
okay. The like friggin' what do they call that? The hair trigger, the pressure on the trigger
hairpin
must have been,
trigger.
yeah, it must have been like nothing if the puppy can step on it and then shoot
Who
him.
knows? Those guns in Florida are crazy. And
Hey,
then
did I
another
ever
one.
Wait, did
is a
I send you
Florida.
that reel where it's like a vet giving a puppy a shot and then it's obviously AI and then the puppy pulls out a Glock? Like, did I send that to you?
No,
That's
no.
all I'm picturing right now. I'll send it
Shit.
to you.
Well, fucking 2004 dog is that's nothing then.
Yeah,
Frig.
I love him. I love him.
Your other one is Florida man is fed up with potholes and he plants a banana tree in one of them. So, hey,
Smart. I'm here
yeah,
for that. There's one more
absolutely.
for you that I would like to share because I think that it is fitting, and that is Florida man charged with shipping meth in Meow Mix.
Meow mix, meow, meth
Meow
mix, meth
Mix.
mix, meth, meth mix, meth
Meth
mix.
mix, meth mix.
Please
I can't even say
deliver.
it. Meth mix,
Mix, meth mix. Beep, 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 beep.
meth mix. Jesus Christ. Fun.
Uh,
Yeah, so we're not going to Florida, but
no, we're not going to, but like somewhere warm would be hella nice. Hella
yeah, it's
nice.
so nice just to get some of that sun. We haven't gotten that vitamin D in like 17 years.
Give me some equator life, you know? I want to be
Please,
closer to
please.
that, you know?
Yes,
I don't
give us
like
the
being
sun.
up here. I want to be more like here, yeah.
I just want the sun in my face. I want to
hmm
be touching the sun is what I want.
I'm ready to shake and bake. Let's just
Yes,
say that.
you do love that. Yeah, and you do so
It's
good
one of
at
my
it. It gives
favorite.
you life.
It's one of my favorite pastimes.
Well, because you finally get an opportunity to do nothing, but you're
Mm.
not doing nothing because you
hmm
feel like you're doing something because you're getting a tan. So it tricks your
hmm
brain into allowing you to rest. That's why you love it so much.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Nice. I like that. Reverse psychology on
Yes,
myself.
yes, you're just reverse psychologying yourself. You're like, man, I wish I could get a break. And then you're like, oh, I guess I'll go shake and bake.
I better go shake and bake. I need my daily allotment of vitamin D.
Exactly. See, it's for your health.
Are you reading or watching anything new?
So I've been watching Everwood. Do you
Isn't
ever
that
watch
like
that?
that's from like a long like from when we were in like high school, right?
2005,
Okay.
baby. Yep.
Oh, shoot, the good
Yep.
years.
So it just came
Not
out
the
on
good years.
Netflix. Well, no. It came out on Netflix. Like it's obviously an old show, but
Yes, yeah.
I just finished season one and I'm on season two. I'm just putting it on while I work. I used to watch it with my parents, which is kind of like cute. It's
Oh,
giving me like flashbacks and stuff.
oh,
But
oh.
it's really good and a really great work show. So I've been watching that
All right.
and I'm trying to think if I watched anything worth mentioning this past week, but I don't think that I did. And then I've been listening to Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil,
Oh,
which
okay.
is by V.E. Schwab, who wrote The Secret Life of Addie LaRue, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
Oh, okay. Yes, I remember you talking about that book.
Yeah, so I DNF'd that book, so we'll see how
Mm-hmm.
this book goes.
Okay, okay.
I don't know,
You're
but
giving him another shot. Okay.
it was a Goodreads Choice Award. Like it
Mm,
was the winner for Reader's Favorite Fantasy. So like it can't
okay.
be that bad. But then
I
people
mean,
loved Addie LaRue too, so
if people are voting for it, you would think.
I don't
But
know. We'll see. The cover's really pretty. So, and then I'm still reading a book that Linda recommended to me, which is called The Good Daughters, by Joyce Menard. Haven't gotten very far in it. And then I picked up our book.
ooh, 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 look at you
And I've been
going.
reading it. What about you?
Oh, I'll tell you. I finished up The Boyfriend
Oh,
last week
yes.
by Frida McFadden, and that
And
was it was good. It was a good book. I would say wasn't expecting the twist at the end. I was sh kind of shocked about what ended up happening. So I
love
finished
a
the
good twist. I love a good
yeah,
twist.
love a good twist. And I also picked up our book, We Are All Guilty Here. I've started reading that, though I've already told you my thoughts. And those chapter lengths, they get in my head. And I swear to God, when I saw that the one was an hour point two, I went, not
What
today,
chapter was that
not
long?
today. I think it was
Not today,
chapter
Satan.
four.
Oh
I
my God, I
literally
didn't
think I'm on
even
chapter four.
realize. I didn't even realize. You need to turn that off for this book.
I should. I really need to turn that off for this book because I see it and I'm like, mm-mm.
It
I don't
does
have
the
an hour to
opposite of
sit
what
here.
short, yeah, it does the opposite of what short chapters do. But here's a crazy fact. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind right now.
Tell
You don't
me.
have to read the whole chapter in one sitting.
I know, really weird. It's
Like,
so
remember
weird.
when you'd read like regular, like physical books and you could just put a bookmark in it and then put it down in the middle of a chapter?
But like also like it was really hard for me to do that too. Like I
Stop
always
it!
feel like I had to finish or like get to a part where it would have like the little like, a little tilde or
Little
like a
finger.
little
Yeah.
design to show that it was like a different
Mm-hmm.
part of the
Mm-hmm.
chapter.
Mm-hmm.
I'd always have to read to one of those.
We are such different readers.
I'm
Like, I'll stop in the middle of a fucking paragraph because I'm just done reading. I'll find it again. I'll remember.
It's you crazy. What the fuck?
We're just so different, but we're so much alike.
I
That's
know that is
weird.
crazy. Oh
I
my
don't know. That's
gosh.
weird. Like, but
Maybe
I've got such a type
maybe
A
I'm.
personality,
Yeah.
and I will do shit like that. Yeah, are you saying maybe you're crazy?
Maybe
Well,
okay. Okay, can somebody tell me that they also do this? Please in the group. Please in the face group. Facebook group, please tell me.
are you like a milestone bookmarker, or will you just call it a day whenever you're done? Let us know. Are you
Yeah.
a Chantal or are you a Kate?
Honestly, I hope you're more Kate than me. Let's just be honest, because you might need some therapy.
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I need some therapy because I'm so reckless. I'm like, whatever.
She's so willy-nilly. Look at her flying
Yeah,
by
I
the
just
seat of
like
her
take
pants.
take my bookmark and I'm like, I'll remember.
Oh, oh my God. The anxiety.
Although I will say, back when I was reading physical books all the time, when your bookmark would fall out.
Hmm.
That's like my nightmare. In the past, I have DNF'd books because I had no idea where my bookmark was, and I'm like,
Not
I'm
today.
not figuring it out.
It's not for me anymore. I didn't like this book that much.
Yeah, yeah, I'm done now. Looks like I'm done. Anyway, okay, yeah, and
Okay, and I also started listening, which I'm almost done. This book is kind of like I'm just keep listening. I can't stop. Also, I did a puzzle this weekend and I was addicted to the puzzle, therefore I was listening to this book at the same time. It's called Something in the Water by
Ooh,
Catherine Stedman,
okay.
and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a thriller. It's about a married couple.
Oh yes, it's a Reese book pick.
Hmm.
It was
Yeah.
a Goodreads Choice Award nominee in
And
2018.
and also I believe on the audiobook the author is reading it, which we don't really usually love, but like she's doing a good job. Like she just does sound like a British like narrator. Yes,
Oh,
it's
that's
read by the
cool.
author. Yeah. So it's
That's
read by the
very
author,
interesting.
but yeah, she doesn't like stumble. She does a good job over it. She does a good job with it. It's not like an
Very
awkward one.
interesting. Very
Hmm.
interesting.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking
And
of
then
narrators, oh, sorry, I don't want
no,
to cut
no,
you
no.
off. I was
No,
just
I
gonna
was just gonna
say,
say. No, I was just gonna say.
you just say it. Please just
Okay.
say it.
The other thing I've been doing is rewatching Peaky Blinders to get ready for the movie that's coming out. So I felt like I had to
Oh,
rewatch Peaky Blinders. So
which one is that?
that's like Cillian Murphy when it's like 1920s, is it like England, Birmingham. It's
Yeah, not
Birmingham.
about that. It's a
No,
like
I
a
don't think.
procedural, right? Is it a
Mm,
procedural?
kind of ish, but it's not. It's more
I,
exciting than that, I feel like. But anyways, yeah, it's like
I feel like I've tried to
based
watch it
on
and I just
thugs
couldn't.
and thugs from, the early 1900s. They're the fucking Peaky Blinders.
The fucking pigs. Fucking pigs. When was it? Is it a new show?
It's not a new show, but it was six
Oh,
seasons, and then they're
2020,
finishing it
2013.
up with a movie at the end.
Dang. Dang. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but in my brain, I always get Peaky Blinders and Twin Peaks confused.
Two
Is
very
there a
different
reason for
shows, but
this? Yeah.
I think it's
They're
just
not
peak.
similar at all.
I think it's peak because they're completely different. Like that show's from the 90s and it was like kind of weird. There was like a murder, and then it's
Yeah, I
like
tried to watch it
the
too.
girl with
And
the log, she just brings her husband the log around. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Shauna's like super into, I think, the director and what he does,
Yes.
like all of his stuff. So, Yeah.
And she's super into Stranger Things too, which I did not get
Mhm.
super into, which is a
Yeah,
good show, apparently.
it is a good, it's good, but I've also stopped watching it. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I get it. There's something chasing them from another side of something,
The
reality.
Upside Down. Yeah. And now they just pulled it out for 5 more seasons. I mean, you do you though. To the
Yeah.
show. That's what I say to the show. And like we watch stupid shit. I can't tell you how many times I've watched fucking Forensic Files, and like that's not a show for everyone either. So,
Well,
because
it's a
it's
show for
old.
us
It's a
because
show
it's a
for
good
us.
one.
It's just an oldie,
It's a
just an
goodie,
oldie.
an
Okay, any
oldie but
other
a goodie.
books
I
or
have
TV
no other
shows?
books or content that I've been consuming. No.
What I was gonna say was that in that Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil
Mhm.
audiobook that I'm listening to, one of the characters is Scottish. So the narrator is Scottish, which I really
Ooh, I
love.
like that. I like
Yes.
that. I like it a
And
lot.
which brings me to, did you know that you can have an Irish Siri?
No. Well, I guess you could
Because
change the voices, I guess, but I didn't know Irish was an option.
I changed mine to Irish and now it's quite lovely.
Oh, yes. I don't know what they say. That's more British, what I'm saying. Okay, never mind. I don't know what an Irish accent is.
It's kind of that.
Blimey!
Yeah.
Blimey!
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't, that's Harry Potter.
I think don't Irish people say blimey?
I don't know. What are some Irish catchphrases? Uh, your ma,
Your ma.
your ma.
Your ma.
Uh, uh, deadly, acting the maggot.
Okay, okay.
All fart and no shite.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Some people are all fart and no shite. I totally understand that.
All fart and no shite. All right. Anyway, Philip. What else do we want to talk about?
Well, Ashley did bring up a good point in the Facebook group, and she was asking if we got to watch People We Meet on Vacation, because we are Emily Henry lovers. We haven't read that book on the pod, but we've read many of her other books, but we did get to watch it at one of our sleepovers.
So if you haven't read it and you're interested or watched it and you're interested and you don't want any spoilers, skip
Mhm.
ahead.
Skippy, skippy, skip, skip, skip. I really liked it. I thought it was cute and it made my heart happy, and I didn't mind the changes that were different between the book and the screen.
Me neither. I think that the changes almost like needed to be done or else they would have had to have done it as like a series, right? Like to
Yeah,
have
I think
more
so.
time.
Mhm.
I loved the ending. I love the symbolism of I can't even remember how
Mhm.
the book ends. Like I know they're together or whatever, but
Yeah.
I know it's not that. But I loved the
Mhm.
running scene.
Yeah. Yeah. It
And I
was good.
loved the fucking romper scene, which is not in the book either.
So there it was heartwarming, it was good, it was good for the soul. And yeah, you obviously don't need to read the book before you
No.
watch it. That's for sure. But I think it's fun when you do that. And then you can
Yeah.
like pick out the differences. But like if you are a stickler for that's not how it was in the book, then you might be a little disappointed. But I think that what they added were was good.
Yeah, and I don't think that they left out anything that wasn't like the one thing
Yeah.
that I had mentioned was they didn't really discuss like how when Poppy came back, she was trying to do, remember, like her Airbnb was sweet instead of in the book, it was actually like a shit Airbnb because she was trying to like recreate their OG vacations, which
Yeah,
were like
true,
cheap
true,
and not
true.
R&R
Yeah.
funded. So like that was
Yeah.
different, but that makes sense because it would have taken so much more time to explain that, right? Like why is she in a
True.
shitty apartment? Like it doesn't, or
Right.
what Airbnb, like it doesn't really make sense because she works for this magazine and they would have had to anyway. So like that made sense. That was fine.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. I loved
Because
the
wasn't it
characters.
Because wasn't it was they were in the movie um in the movie, was it not that they were at somebody's wedding, his brother's wedding?
I think that that's also in the book.
That's
Yes.
a
Yes. And
don't rely on me.
it starts off the same too, where like, because there had to be a reason for them to get together because they had the falling out
Right.
or because of what they they hooked
Right,
up, right?
because she's friends with them, and then he's dating, they go on vacation somewhere together as couples with somebody,
In the
and
book,
then
they
the
do,
in the
yes.
book, but that doesn't happen in the show, does it?
In the movie, they go and he's with his girlfriend, and but he proposes to her in Greece, which didn't happen in the book.
Right. It's
But
like they
things
go
still
to
got weird.
that
Yeah.
villa together, and then they're there with each other's boyfriend or
Hmm.
significant others, and then right, it's all coming back to me now.
Yes, and she
Interesting.
does in the book, she does think she's
Have that.
pregnant.
Yes.
Like that all happens. The shitty
Hmm.
boyfriend thing happens. That all happens. It starts out very much the same. It's just some things were changed, but just for the timing's sake, it
Yeah.
made sense. I love the characters that they chose. That's I don't know if you noticed this, but my Deb told me that the very last scene in the movie is actually the front of the cover, which was like really,
Um,
really cute tie-in.
that
And
is really
apparently they filmed
cute.
that scene first too, which is very interesting.
That's interesting when they do things out of order. I always find that interesting when you find out things like from the movie where they don't like actually do things in order. It's bizarre to me.
That would drive me insane. But I guess
Yeah, and
it's
like
like that's just it's show business, baby. And
it's
that's just
crazy.
showbiz.
I'm just reading. A lot of people don't love that they don't think that they did a good job, which is sad. I thought it was good.
With the movie? Oh, I
Yeah.
liked it.
They're like, I don't remember Poppy being so annoying in the book. I'm like,
Oh, she
oh.
was really, I will say, she was really annoying at first. Like I didn't really like her
Yeah, I think
character.
we both were like, oh,
Hmm.
no. No
Hmm.
wonder no one wants to like
Hmm.
hang out with her.
But I think that again, maybe that's how they needed to get that point across. Like
Right.
that she
Yeah.
wasn't popular or cool because she was
Right.
weird and annoying. Whereas
Right.
when you're reading
True.
the book, you're in her head. So, oh, I think you are. I can't remember what perspective it's written in.
Yeah, I can't remember either, but yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No.
But I also loved the fashion choices because in the book she's super, super eclectic. In the
Mm-hmm.
movie, I think it's toned down a bit, but
Mm-hmm.
like it makes sense. Like I loved how her outfits were weird but sophisticated. Like she's still
Right.
like girl that works at magazine, but like different, like
Mm-hmm.
bright colors or something. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And like the blue wig, this is cool.
I do have some babes to welcome to the group.
Ooh, tell me
Should I? We've
who.
got a whole laundry list. Let me pull
A
up my
slew
laundry
of them.
list. A whole heckin' handful. Um, I'm gonna look over off to the side, so I apologize, babes. I've got a lot to read. Okay, we've got to welcome Michaela, Chris, Rose, Kelsey, Sarah, Kelly, Chloe, Brianna, Elizabeth, Bree, and Katrina.
Holy
Welcome.
crap.
Look at all those babes. Welcome. We're
Please
so happy you're
pay the pet
here.
tax and show us
Pay
your
the
pets.
Show us your pets. We love all of them. Even if you got a turtle, please show
We'll
us.
make hats for it, don't worry.
We'll make a little hat for its noggin.
If
Should
you're new
we?
here, we literally did
Oh,
that. So
and if you don't believe it, go back in the fucking Facebook group and look at the fucking pictures because it's goddamn fucking cute. God damn
if you
it.
need
Fuck.
receipts, go fucking do your own research.
Go fucking look, bitch.
Oh my
We
God.
love you all. Thank you for joining, but please engage in our Facebook group. We love hearing from you. A lot of babes loved that we were back, obviously, last week, and we appreciate all the love and support. Thank you,
We really
guys.
do. Thank
It
you.
was
Yeah.
it was very heartwarming.
And we're looking forward to hearing how you think this month goes. Like,
Hmm.
how our new format, are you into it? Do you not like it? Like,
Hmm.
we're
What do
just
you want to
kind of
see? Yeah,
trying to figure things out. So we're super open to feedback because you guys are
please.
the listeners,
Yes.
which is
Yeah.
what we're making content for.
Yeah,
So
like
we'd love to hear what you think.
what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to hear from us? et cetera, et cetera.
for next week's
Mm-hmm.
episode, which will be super
Mm-hmm.
fun. We're going to do
Yes,
a
yes.
little segment called Rating Roulette. And that will be a no homework drop-in episode. So
Mm-hmm.
that will be super fun. This episode, as we teased last week, is going to be about tropes, but we're tying in the tropes to the book that we are currently reading together.
Yeah, that we feel like we're sussing out so far.
We're sussing out so far, so there shouldn't be any spoilers
No, I don't
here.
think so. I feel like so far it's pretty obvious
Yes.
that yeah, it's not,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just all pure speculation. I don't think it's going to give anything away by us saying
No, but
what
I
kind of
think that
trope.
we can maybe theorize a little bit if we're seeing the trope in the book. So let's
Hmm.
start with the no spoiler tropes for We Are All Guilty here and have a little chat about them.
Hmm. Let's do it.
You want to go
Okay.
first?
Sure. The first one, and I think the most obvious one, is that idea of the small town that's everybody's keeping a secret or everybody's
Mm-hmm.
in on it or that
Mm-hmm.
kind of vibe that there's
Mm-hmm.
something going on in the background that an outsider might not know about, but
Mm-hmm.
if you're in the know, you're in the know, which I feel like the very prominent family in the book that
And
we're
it's
reading.
interesting that there's the same last name, but a rich segment of the family and like a not so rich segment of the family. That's
Hmm.
interesting.
So I think that Karin Slaughter is definitely playing with that trope.
Yes.
And yeah, I think that there's going to be some digging into the past, maybe
Yes.
corruption goes all the way to the
Yes.
fucking top.
Top. Yes. Something's
Like,
going
yeah.
on with these people. And like
Hmm.
I'm getting weird vibes from her dad,
I was
which
just wondering.
I don't want to. That's like the
Hmm.
weirdest part too, because I'm like, no, I
Yes.
don't want it to be your dad. At first, I was
Yeah.
wondering if he was maybe not even real, because I
Oh,
was
like,
like unreliable
mm-hmm.
narrator, like that sort of a vibe. But other
Right.
people are talking to him, so that cannot
Yes.
be
It's
it.
it's almost like he's like, can we trust if he's like good or bad? Like what side
Yes,
is he
yes,
playing kind of thing.
yes, yes, yes,
Oh,
absolutely. That one's kind of the what one does that one fall into?
I think that would be
Everyone
like
is a suspect.
yeah, or even like, well, I'm not sure what kind of choices the dad's gonna be making or what they're gonna make. I was like, I wonder if it's like morally like good or bad. Like,
Yeah,
okay, like maybe he's bending the rules here, but it's to help over here, and his
right,
intention is pure, but he's gotta break and bend some rules with some other
right,
people to get what
right,
he wants.
right.
Uh,
Yes. And I mean, the other thing that we get in these small town with big secret tropes often, because have read a couple of these small town sort of books, and I think we've read a couple of them together even.
yeah, I think so too.
Small town with big secrets, everybody knows everybody's drama, right?
Yeah.
And we're seeing
Hmm.
that with what's her name? Emmy?
Emmy?
We're
Yeah,
seeing that with
the
Emmy and her
detective, yeah.
husband immediately. Like you see it right away
True, they're public. Falling
because
out.
yeah, but it's like it seems like everybody knows that this is like a normal
Hmm.
thing too.
Hmm.
So that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, and like the way that she then did act about it after,
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
that she didn't think it was strange that she went to go hide about it or anything
Yeah.
like that. And
Yeah.
then like her own
Like
mom was
nobody
just like,
noticed.
her own mom is like, so like people are asking me, so
Yeah.
same old or what?
Yeah. Like it's so embarrassing.
Hmm.
Which I guess kind of falls into one of our other categories, which is the flawed but determined investigator. So that is like
Yeah.
Emmy to a T, right? She is
Absolutely.
the central character. She's driven by personal stakes. The one of the girls that's gone missing is her best friend's daughter. Like
Mhm.
that's
Who
pretty
asked
fucked
her
up.
for help? Oh.
Oh,
Eek.
I mean, like how responsible is she? Because how would she know that she was gonna go like be just like
Yes, how did she know she was going to go and get kidnapped, essentially?
get
Because we
kidnapped?
find that
Yeah.
out the first chapter. But
Hmm.
like how how is she supposed to know that? But though if she is an on-duty police
True,
officer,
true,
she shouldn't be
true,
hiding in a porta potty.
true. No, that's super true. And she was on duty because she was in uniform and wearing her. Yes, and she was letting like personal issues
Hmm.
cloud her judgment. Yes. So
Hmm.
yeah, she's emotionally invested, imperfect, and she's deeply connected to the case. Like
Yeah.
those are all very
And
much her.
she's like already talking about how bad she feels about like the chapters that I'm on. I'm not as far as Kate, and she's already like ruminating on like I fucked up. I fucked up.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess she
So you
kind of
can
did now that you put it that way. I
tell
like
that she's well-intentioned like you're saying, but like
Mhm.
and I feel like she's reliable, but at the same time maybe it's her dad that's not reliable.
Have you gotten to the part where Hannah and Emmy speak?
I
Where she
don't
tells Hannah what
know.
that
She's
she's coming
told
for?
her dad that this is what
Right.
happened, and then he's
Right.
like, you need to tell her because forgiveness is
Yeah,
better
yeah, yeah.
than.
Yes. Well, once you get there, I think that that gives a little bit more perspective too,
Oh,
because
okay.
what happens between them, I was like, are you kidding me? But then when I
Mm,
was thinking of the reasoning, it made a little more like I was like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
right. Yeah.
So, I
Hmm.
mean, but
Interesting.
as to whether she's reliable or not, like
Mm.
she could be
See,
mentally
it's
unsound.
yet to be proven. It's yet to be
I
proven.
know. And like her dad with like his quiet okays, like what's
Right.
his
Yeah, they don't really
deal?
talk. Yeah, they only really like talk to each other by the sounds of it. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
very like closed off
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Gerald and is his name's Gerald, right?
Yeah, I
Gerald and
think so.
Emmy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
both
Yes.
very closed off, and she doesn't seem like she falls far from his tree.
Yes. And he calls her Emmy Lou, right? That's her name, I
I
guess.
think
Emmy
that's
Lou.
her name, Emmy Lou. Oh, get oh, it's time for dinner, Emmy Lou.
Emmy Lou, Emmy Lou. I don't know.
Uh, another trope that I'm assuming maybe we will get there eventually is a twisty and multi-layered mystery, which I know we've all read like
Yes.
tons of those. We all have. And I'm
Red
assuming that
herring
red
galore.
herrings,
Mm-hmm.
misdirections,
Mm-hmm.
everyone has something to answer for.
Mm-hmm.
People are, their motives get blurred and they start making interesting decisions.
Yes. And this trope always blows my mind as to how authors write it because it
Hmm.
does have like pieces of information in chunks with all of the red herrings. Like it makes me think, remember when we talked with Gillian Flynn and she was discussing
Hmm.
how she wrote that book with cue cards on like a fucking
Yeah.
laundry line? That's what I'm like, think all authors must do when they write these
Hmm.
crazy stories with these crazy
Yes.
timelines because you're like,
Yes. How?
what are you
How?
doing? Yeah, how
How
does
is
this
this
even
making sense
work?
in your head? I'm also
Mhm.
thinking about the book that I'm currently reading that really it hits that trope perfectly, the
Oh,
multi-layered
okay.
mystery,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the one character, she just something else comes up and she just can't help herself from getting into the middle of it. And then
right.
she solves it, everything's happy and hunky-dory. Something else comes up that had to tie back into that one little,
Yes,
her loose end wasn't quite tied up. And then she's
yes,
like, well, I'm right back into it and I'm
yes.
deciding to get back into it and I'm not going to tell people. And
Yeah. And it's like we know what the overall mystery is, which is
mhm.
girls have gone missing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then as they try to figure it out, there are so many other little tiny mysteries, which
Mm-hmm.
is exciting. I like it makes for an
Mm-hmm.
exciting book, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
that we can both agree that we like that trope.
Absolutely. The more twists, the more layers. I like it when it is believable at the same time, but
Yes.
I love a character who's like not learning from their lessons and just keeps fucking up. And I'm like, girl, come on. You're rich. You don't need to keep selling shit
Oh my God.
illegally.
Yes, yes, yes. But that it wouldn't be a fun book if she wasn't doing that, right? Like
I
that's part of it.
exactly. Exactly.
Another trope, you already kind of touched on this one, but the moral gray areas, we see that a lot.
Hmm.
Characters who aren't either good or bad, they make complicated choices. We see that their motives are usually very messy, and everyone has something to answer for. So that's a good trope. And again, like, are we seeing that with her dad? Like, who else could maybe fall into this category from
Yeah.
we are all guilty here? Because the literal title is we are all
We're
guilty
all,
here. So like, is
we all
everybody
are.
morally gray? Yeah.
It's everybody in North Falls.
Yes, we are all guilty. So like we can't forget that. We can't forget that's literally the title.
Yes, true. I keep forgetting the title and it's like, well, clearly they've all done something and swept up something under the rug because what's happening?
Somebody knows something and somebody and
Mm,
everybody knows this. Who fucking knows?
mhm. And I feel like this trope is like me to a T just because I'm so fucking suspect of every goddamn character I meet in a fucking thriller or
But it serves you
suspense
well.
or
It serves you
mystery.
well.
Everyone is a motherfucking suspect. Everybody is a
Everyone.
fucking suspect. Everybody is. And obviously, that's just like those authors who can create that feeling where it's like every character could be potentially involved in some little
They could all
way.
maybe be morally gray as well. Like you're like, who,
Maybe,
what, where, when?
maybe. Do I sell these stolen gems or do I like, just drop them off somewhere else? Because I just found them on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
or do I try to sell them illegally?
Right. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Um, this one we are definitely seeing like a gritty tone, like an a very atmospheric gritty tone. It's
Mm-hmm.
another trope. So what that means is like a moody setting, emotional heaviness, and I guess the way that Karin Slaughter writes, which I have read Pretty Girls, she writes with a sense of realism where it could actually be happening. Like you don't need to suspend your
True.
disbelief, which makes
Hmm.
it feel more real, which in turn makes you want to read it. Like it's almost like
Yeah.
these tropes are how they crack the codes on how to write a good book, you know, which
Hmm.
obviously I just that's so obvious,
Yeah.
but it makes everything very intense, which
Yeah.
I'm enjoying, and I'm seeing a lot of that in this book too.
Yeah, definitely. And like I feel like the way she did has been describing where they live and like them describing them going to speak with families and that kind of thing. It's really giving that like ominous and then like the other characters trying to like place blame on other
Hmm.
people. It's giving you that like uncomfy feeling like
Hmm.
what's going on in this weird small
Hmm.
town that like is
Hmm.
close to other big towns. So like why is everybody like gotta like kind of isolate themselves in this
Hmm.
little town? It's
Hmm.
interesting.
Well, and what else is interesting is that they've called in the, are they calling it the
GBI.
GBI? What is that?
Yes. I think that would be then like the Georgia Bureau of Investigation.
Okay, so the small town police have called in like the big
Hmm.
wigs for this
Yes.
one,
Right.
which I find
True.
interesting that Emmy would still be like allowed to investigate to the extent that she is
Mm-hmm.
without getting in the
True.
way of their investigation. Like, I'm
True.
surprised they're not working together more because we really haven't seen Emmy talking with the GBI at all or anything like
No.
that.
Yeah, I
So,
feel like it was like mentioned in passing, like that they wanted to
mhm.
bring in the FBI, but then Gerald is like, they always mess things up.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
is that just a ploy? Is that a red herring for him to like he doesn't want them fucking feds snooping around and sticking their noses in there? Shit.
Right. Yes. True. And
Mhm.
wasn't it kind of like hinting at Gerald having like health issues or something? Like I
Yeah,
thought he was close to retirement or something.
yes, and like she was talking about how they were old and like he was having a hard time walking up the hill,
Mm-hmm.
right? After the
Mm-hmm.
fireworks,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, so like maybe there is something there. Yeah, did he or maybe was it the mom that had a health scare? And then
Oh, I
has he
can't
been
remember.
trying to take a I can't remember either, but yeah, I feel like they're old. There should be he probably should be retired kind of thing.
Well, and they've lost two children. I totally forgot about
Oh,
that too.
right. Yes, yeah,
Which
yes.
is like, is that a
Interesting.
past that's going to be coming back? Like we don't know how they've been
Is
lost.
right? Is it that past trauma
Mm-hmm.
resurfacing
Mm-hmm.
trope?
Mm-hmm. Is her
Interesting.
dad and her mom just a red herring? Like what? What is
Oh, I
happening?
don't. Well, okay. One more trope that we should probably keep an eye on while we're reading this is obviously the psychological suspense.
Yes.
And that's just obviously like more Karen writing in a way to build tension and like showing the emotional stakes of what these people could lose or gain, I suppose, and
Mm-hmm.
like what happens when people might become cornered or pushed to a certain edge or whatever, and like
Mm-hmm.
what are these
Mm-hmm.
people capable of? So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you're a Karin Slaughter lover, I think she does that pretty well.
Yes. Well, and I just love like I do love like a psychological thriller, like when it gets more into like obsession and like the idea that like the mind is a crime scene or
Mm-hmm.
like gaslighting, repressed memories. Like I like that kind of psychological thriller a lot, a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think this is that, but they're
No.
two sides of the same coin.
Yes, exactly. And like I love that um like truth versus reality, like is what we're seeing the actual truth or like
Mm-hmm.
that's the whole unreliable narrator coming back in, but like so good being like
Mm-hmm.
what is the truth and what is not.
I know. And apparently, I can't remember if Deb said there was two twists or if the
Mhm.
twist was just like really big and really good.
Ooh, I'm
It
so
was one or
excited.
the other, yeah. So I we know we're getting a good twist. So that'll be really exciting. We'll have to finish the book to
I'm
get there, but
excited. I'm
yeah,
excited.
yeah. I mean, I think that's all that really applies to this book. We could go over other tropes, but I don't really feel like we need to. If you want us to cover more thriller tropes,
Yeah, we
let us
will
know. Yeah,
definitely do that.
because
And
there's
like
definitely more.
what are your favorite thriller tropes? Like, are you noticing something that we didn't pick up on yet? Because where you have, like, I've only just started. Caitlin, like I said, is a little further than me, but like, are you noticing anything?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trope wise, are you noticing any of these, like, yeah, the suspense that Karen is known for, that
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing?
And sorry, I'm just looking at one of the other tropes that's like a core thriller staple, like Race Against the Clock. That's a good
Mhm.
one, which was
It
happening for a
at the
bit.
beginning of this, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because she
Mm-hmm.
was going into the details of like
Mm-hmm.
what happens if a minor is kidnapped and the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
timelines, which it did seem like there was a race against the clock, but then as we've gone past the timestamps,
Yeah.
that doesn't
Yeah.
seem as
But
big.
a book that we've read that does that amazingly is Wrong Place, Wrong Time.
Wrong place, wrong time is
That one
good.
does that so
hmm
good. Race Against the Clock,
Yes.
huge twist. I just loved
Also,
it.
another book that we did read on the pod too that she did was the bomb one where they were like the surveillance in the bank, famous
Yeah, what
last
was that one
words.
called? Oh, yes, 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 yes.
We also read it. Wasn't one of our favorites by her, but that was another one that was like racing against time kind of thing
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
where she had the pressure of that. And
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, we've all I'm sure we've probably read almost every type of fucking trope there is
True.
at this point, but it's so fun like dissecting it all.
I know. And I love when you like see the trope too, and you're like, oh, here it is. This is that typical,
Hmm.
because I feel like, yes, everybody wants something that hasn't been done before, like movie, TV, books, like everybody wants that. But we're simply at a time and place in life where it can't be done. Everything's been done.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
I mean, with
Hmm.
AI, I guess we can get like weird six-fingered people and stuff like that hasn't been done. But I just like that the tropes are almost like a recipe. So when you recognize them, it feels
Hmm.
comforting. Like it's like eating a dish and recognizing ingredients in it and being like, "Oh, I love orange. Like I can't it's cool they put that in here or whatever," right? Like so
Hmm.
it's neat when you can identify the tropes and be like, "Ooh, I know it's happening."
I know it's gonna happen. I think that like going forward, there's some like tropes that I would really love to like get more into, like
Okay, like
the
what?
villain, like more things from like the bad person's side of things, like the
Like for this
mastermind
book or
behind
just
it.
in general?
Just in general, I think I want to
Yeah.
read more, like go into like the villain, like the bad guy's psychology and like their way of thinking or that kind of thing. I don't know. I really
Do
want to know
you
more about
remember
that.
that book? You read it and then you recommended it to me. I want to say it's called
Oh
Never Saw Me
yeah.
Coming.
Something along
That
those
book
lines.
is the villain trope
Yes.
to a
Yes.
T.
And then when it like comes around when you're like, oh, this person is the bad person, maybe they're not actually the bad person in the end, or vice versa. Love that. And I think another one that I would like to see more of, I guess, is maybe just reading more modern thrillers where like people are
Mm-hmm.
using the tools that we do have like in nowadays, like you were saying, maybe like AI or social media
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
like
TikTok, yeah.
stalking online influencers or stuff like that, where I
Mm-hmm.
really
Mm-hmm.
would like to see more of that, where you have that
Podcasts. We love those. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
true, or like that little extra added layer on top of the already fucked upness. It's like they're targeting them through their social media or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
something like that. Like these people
Mm-hmm.
are public facing people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love, honestly, I also love like a good like ending trope. Like, I mean, I hate to love it. Like the ambiguous ending, like those
Mm,
are always
mhm.
good.
But
Or
they keep
like,
it's always there, right there. Yeah.
yeah, or like everything was connected where you're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it."
Mm.
Or there's like a final twist, like the very last line is like a final twist and you're like, "Oh, like I love those. I love those."
Mhm, mhm,
We just love a
mhm.
good trope.
We love a good, especially a good thriller slash mystery trope. Oh, they're
Yes.
good.
They're
They're
so
so
good.
good. Okay, well, we've told you our favorite parts of thriller and mystery tropes. So head over to the Facebook group next and let us know yours. And obviously, it doesn't have to be thriller, but we are reading a mystery slash thriller slash suspense novel this month. So maybe it is, but again, we'll get into more tropes, I'm sure, over the next little bit. And like I'm sure we'll be reading a romance novel at some point, and
Oh,
those
we
are
have to.
ridiculous.
Those are filled with tropes. I can't wait. Well, we'll
Yeah,
have to do a
we will.
romance filled trope episode at
Hmm.
some point because
We
there will be
will.
so many to cover.
We could
Um,
yap forever. Just communicate.
Yeah, honestly, the just communicate trope. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you hear like, oh, what a trope, and you're like, what the fuck is that even? Like that
Hmm.
was me for a while until you
Hmm.
start to get it and see it and you start identifying them, and then you're like, oh, okay.
Hmm.
So that's kind of
Hmm.
why like we were thinking that these episodes would be fun because if you're new to reading or perhaps you've got out of it for a while and you're coming back or whatever the case is, maybe you're not as savvy at identifying tropes. So listen to this episode and you'll learn some.
Absolutely. And of course, as always, we want to know yours. So you know what to do.
Hit us up on a Facebook group.
Facebook group. Okay.
Yeah.
And next week, remember, we're doing rating roulette. So maybe even think of your favorite book and start thinking and looking at some of the funny reviews. So
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
bringing ours. So maybe next week you can bring yours. So,
Yeah, drop yours. That'll be funny. I just love some of those 1-star ratings.
oh, they're so good. Love a good comment section. That's
It's about to
just,
get hot in here.
uh-huh, it's gonna be good. Okay.
All
All right.
right.
See you next
Bye.
week and in the Facebook group.
Love you. Love
Goodbye.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. Please join us over at the Book Club Babes Facebook group for book discussions and to make your book recommendations, or on Instagram at bookclubbabes.pod.
If you'd like to reach out to us directly, you can email us at bookclubbabes.pod@gmail.com or contact us on our website at bookclubbabes.ca. If you love the Book Club Babes podcast, please tell a friend about us. And until next time,
Bye!